Hey, what's going on? I decided to jump back into the arena of Marvel Champions with this most recent edition of a hero pack known as Star-Lord, one of my favorite characters in the MCU. And so I decided to do a little unboxing of this and go over some of the cards, which I have not done in a really long time. I have not played Marvel Champions in a really long time, so tonight I'm going to be taking Rocket, Groot, and Star-Lord and playing a solo three-handed expedition with the Galaxy's Most Wanted. And I haven't played those yet either, so it's time to just get right on in. So let's have a look what is in this. We obviously have some interesting things sometimes that are mentioned here. Alright, so it's Star-Lord Hero Pack. There's a new keyword, Hinder X. When a card with the Hinder X keyword is revealed, place X threat on the card. Piercing is an attack with piercing keyword. Discards any tough status cards from the target of the attack before dealing damage. And then range, an attack with range keyword ignores the retaliate keyword. Okay. So Star-Lord leadership. Star-Lord does his best work when faced with an insurmountable odds. Utilize Star Wars hero ability to deal him encounter cards in exchange for a huge discount on resource costs. Or make use of well-timed sliding shot to deal additional damage to an enemy based off the number of encounter cards in front of Star-Lord. The bigger the risk, the better the reward. And if Star-Lord pushes his luck too far and needs some backup, call for help from the powerful Nova to blast an enemy to smithereens. With a leadership aspect, use Yondu and Beta Ray Bill to take out minions, bolster their attacks with Deadly Laser Blaster, and empower each Guardian character to take down the villain in a blaze of glory. Alright, so that seems pretty fun. Let's now take a look into this pack right here. So we got Star-Lord. Now let's take a look at the cards inside. Alright. So go over these, read the deck, and try and figure out how everything kind of goes together in this hero pack. So first we have Star-Lord. Well, let's flip over to Peter Quill. And he's got a recovery of 3, and he's an outlaw. And the setup says, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Element Gun, upgrade and add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Smooth Talker action, choose a card in your hand, swap that card with the top card of your deck. Oh, that's pretty interesting, actually. That's a really cool one. I like that. Then we have Star-Lord, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 1 defense. Each ally you control gains the Guardian trait. Very nice. What could go wrong? Interrupt. When you play a card from your hand, deal yourself 1 face down encounter card and reduce the resource cost to play that card by 3. Whew. So whenever you play a card from your hand, it's limits once per round. Okay, I don't get what it said in the instructions there. You can keep stacking them up, but that's really good. Reduce the resource cost to play that card by 3. Okay, cool. So that's just a nice little resource management there. Nova Prime. And this is Richard Rider. He's got 3 attack, 2 thwart, and it says response after you play Nova Prime from your hand, defeat a non-elite minion. Wow, that seems very powerful. And it's got 3 health there. Daring Escape. Hero action, deal yourself 1 face down encounter card, ready your hero and draw a card. Okay, I see what it is. When you play a card from your hand, deal yourself 1. Okay, reduce the resource cost to play that card by 3. Okay, I get it. Deal yourself 1 face down encounter card, ready your hero and draw 1 card. So I see how this works now. That's pretty cool. And then we got 3 of those, and we got Gutsy Move. It says it's a hero action with thwart, remove 2 threat from a scheme, remove 2 additional threat from that scheme for each face down encounter card in front of you. Okay, I see how this works. Now you got 2 of those. Sliding Shot. Play only if you control an element gun. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. Deal 2 additional damage to that enemy for each face down encounter card in front of you. Wild. And you get 3 of those. Bad Boy. So it's a vehicle. That's pretty sick. It says Hero Interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage from the villain's attack, discard this card, prevent all that damage, change to alter ego form, and draw 2 cards. Dang, that's pretty wild, actually. And then we have Element Gun. Oh, there's 2 element guns. That's cool. So this lets you look for the element gun, right? Alright. That's neat. So restricted max 2 per player. And then it has hero, attack, exhaust element gun, and spend 1 resource of any type. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. So there's 2 element guns. Then we got jet boots. Gains aerial with this upgrade. Hero interrupt. It says when Star-Lord would take any amount of damage, prevent exhaust jet boots, prevent 1 of that damage for each face down card, encounter card in front of you. Alright, that is pretty neat. Sorry, my camera's not focusing very well here. What's going on? There we go. Okay. Then we got Leader of the Guardians. It says each Guardian character you control gets +1 thwart. We know we all hate each other and we all tried to kill one another, but from now on until the job is done, we're Guardians. Alright, then next we have Star-Lord's helmet, which is an upgrade. Oh, really nice art on this one. I like that a lot. It says, while you're in hero form, you get +1 hand size for each face-down encounter card in front of you to a maximum of +3 hand size. Oh, this seems really cool. So he's only got a 5 hand size of Star-Lord, but hit points 10. That's the last Star-Lord card. Ooh, now we get some cool stuff here. We have Adam Warlock. +1 thwart, +1 attack, or sorry, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 3 health. It says response after Adam Warlock attacks or thwarts, discard 1 card at random from your hand. If that card's printed resource has a aggression, then it's remove 3 threat from a scream. Energy, heal 3 damage from an identity. Science, deal 3 to an enemy. And I can't remember. I can never remember what this last one is. Protection. Yes, choose one of the above. That's what it is. Okay, that's pretty cool. Beta Ray Bill. Oh, all the good stuff in this one. Response after Beta Ray Bill attacks and defeats a minion, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Yondu. 2 thwart, 1 attack. Oh yeah, Beta Ray Bill has 3 attack, 1 thwart, which is pretty good with 4. That's pretty actually badass. Then Yondu has Yondu attack gains ranged, and yeah, just 2 power. So you don't get a lot from him, but you do get something. Air Supremacy. It's a aerial tactic, and it says choose up to X enemies, where X is equal to the number of aerial characters you control. Deal 3 damage to each chosen enemy. And you get 3 of those. Blaze of Glory. Max 1 per round. Hero action. Each Guardian character gets +2 thwart and +2 attack this phase. At the end of the phase, deal 1 damage to each Guardian character. This is very interesting because you're now getting Guardian leadership. There's been obviously Avengers leadership. And it's just cool to see that they're expanding that in the mix, like the ways you can have these leadership character decks basically. So there's obviously get ready, action ready, and ally. Target practice. When an ally with a weapon upgrade makes an attack, discard a target practice. That ally gets +2 attack for this turn for 0 cost. That seems good. Obviously power of leadership. Get a couple of those. Laser Blaster. Attached for Guardian ally. Max 1 per ally. And it says attached ally gets +1 attack. And its attack gains overkill. So you got 3 of those. Oh, and we got Cosmo in the mix. Nice. All the Guardian stuff. Interrupt. I like the Guardian of the Galaxy lore, so I'm excited to play all this stuff. When Cosmo attacks or thwarts, name a card type, then discard the top card of a deck. If that card is of the name type, Cosmo does not take consequential damage. The damage under thwart or attack for this use. Of a deck? Like, what is name a card type? Like, it says a deck. That's really confusing. Of a deck, like whose deck? Can you do any deck then? Can you use it must be only hero decks, I'm assuming. Then we have here CITT. Exhaust CITT and spend 2 resources of any type. Ready a Guardian character. Okay. That could be interesting. Nowhere. Oh, this is sick. I love the lore of this. Play only if your identity has the Guardian trait. Increase your ally limit by 1. Response after a player plays a Guardian ally. Exhaust nowhere. That player draws a card. That's cool. Pulse Grenade. Hero action attack. Discard Pulse Grenade and choose an enemy. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Deal 1 damage to the chosen enemy for each boost icon discarded this way. Very nice. And here we go. Banishment is the obligation. Give to Peter Quill. You may flip. Yeah, you know how this works. Exhaust Peter Quill, remove banishment from the game, or discard an element gun from play. If you cannot place 3 threat on the main scheme, discard this obligation. Budding Crime Syndicate. And it says Hinder 2. When revealed, place 2 threat here. So Hinder, again, is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it said when a card with Hinder executed is revealed, place X threat on that card. So yeah, that's it. Okay, it literally states right on the card. Thanks for clarifying. Then we got Mr. Knife. Never heard of this dude before. I guess I haven't read enough Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, but Criminal Elite 2 and 2. 2 scheme to attack, retaliate 1. The first treachery the engaged player reveals, each villain phase gains surge. Wow. Spartoy Cunning, when revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand, take 1 damage, and place 1 threat on the main scheme. Alright. And here we go. Here's some other new cards we got. We got Dive Bomb. Play only if your identity has aerial trait. Hero action. Deal 7 damage to an enemy. Deal 1 damage to each other enemy. That seems really good. I do like that for Captain Marvel. Agile Flight. Another arrow one. Thwart. Only if your identity has aerial trait. Again, thwart, remove a total of up to 5 threat from among schemes. Ooh, that is very tasty. Ever Vigilant, play only if your identity has aerial trait, of course. Here's the theme. Hero action, ready your hero and remove 2 threat from the main scheme. That's really cool, actually, for 2. And then we get some more of the enhanced awareness here. So that's Star-Lord. I can see how this works now, is you are doing this stuff where you're face down encounter. So how many, let's see what you have. So you have this one can put them, and then Daring Escapes put more. And then it just kind of goes from there. So it looks like you're not going to have a ton. You're not going to necessarily have a ton, but you're going to be able to basically give yourself an extra. So it won't get out of control. I love the flavor of this. I'm excited to test this out in the form that it's in. It's going to be really cool and really fun. Tell me what you think about Star-Lord. Are you excited for this? Are you going to get some Guardians thematic action going? Because I know I'm going to play, right after this, some Star-Lord, Groot, and Rocket solo 3-handed. Has anyone done that before? I'm going to give it a shot and see how wild it is. And I'm going to watch some Guardians of the Galaxy while I play. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and please let me know your thoughts. And would you like to see more Marvel Champions content, or should I just be sticking to Keyforge? Let me know. Have a good one.